Hello, all my Virgo friends. Welcome to your September 1st through 15th reading for 2019. I know I can hardly believe it myself. Here we are entering September. I hope you all had a wonderful last part of August, and I hope you got a chance to watch the birthday reading for your sign. If you haven't, click my eyeball and go to my main page, and you'll be able to watch the full reading, the full version. It's a little different. It gives you an idea of what my actual private readings are like, expanded and for your birthday. So to continue on this beautiful energy, we shall start. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Virgo, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance. You are always welcome and very appreciated here. Thank you so much. There we go. And lest I forget to say it, if you need a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com, and as soon as you book your reading, I'll be more than happy to assist you. Stand your ground, Seven of Wands. Nine of Cups, heart's desire being granted. The Tower, that's not a bad thing, getting obstacles out of the way. And the Strength card, that's your here and now energy. I'm going to move this so I can... Relationships, love life, and spiritual life. Good way to start it off, Virgo. Ten of Cups. Walking away from what no longer serves you. Seven of Swords. It can also mean moving, letting go of something. And the King of Wands. Very strong, fiery energy. It might be a new relationship, passion. Some of you also may be experiencing something to do with your work or moving. Somebody's got a household thing going. I know that's what it is. I'll talk about that more in a second. Knight of Pentacles is the first card. Very good card for your career and finance. Stability. The Seven of Cups coming in. Blessings and abundance. The good old dump truck of blessings I talk about all the time. And the Moon card. Something being in manifestation. Something formulating for you. Something in the long shot here. So here we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is that the typical thought of being at a crossroad. However, it's not actually a crossroad, and it's not about right and wrong. It's about allowing yourself to be given the inspiration and the freedom of will to follow your own life path. Now, 9 times out of 10, on the other side of this ridge, this road goes right back to being one. You see how it starts at one and then it splits off? So you're not going right or wrong here. Either choice will get you to the other side. And the universe really doesn't have a dog in that hunt when it comes to whether or not you're doing the right thing. This is all about your preference. You're given free will for that reason. And whatever blessings or lessons that are out there for you, trust and believe they will find you either choice you make. So don't spend too much time and energy about worrying about if it's the right thing to do. Seven of Wands. This is standing your ground, taking a stand and holding it. It may have something to do with household rules. It also may have to do with what you will and will not put up with in your life, or a choice that you've made that may not be popular with the rest of the crowd. And you're going, but nobody asked you. Thank you very much. This is my house. So you don't have to relent to that. So it's telling you, hold your ground. The Nine of Cups, and for those of you who are buying a house or selling a house, this may be talking to you regarding the bid or the acceptance of the bid. Nine of Cups is your heart's desire being granted. This means being very happy and content. This also can be talking about financial abundance, because you see he's dressed like a baker. Bakers make what? Dough. What does dough make? Bread. Those are both lovely little slang words we use here for money. So if you're content and happy in that aspect, you can be, because the cups also mean emotion, love, happiness, health. So this is a really all-around great card, because it means the universe is saying yes to what your heart desires. This lovely little card, the Tower, is allowing yourself to stand back and let the universe do its work. This is removing an obstacle. This is a an end to something that has been looming in the distance. It may be something that you're having to rebuild or recalibrate because it is no longer suiting you. Your life may have changed, your circumstances may have changed. Now we have to reorganize how we're going to get through our day. For some of you, it can be talking about having children going back to school, and now you're dealing with an empty house and how you're going to function. Your needs are different. You're not being commanded to, demand. Your attention isn't in demand. So what do we do with ourselves after that? Well, this is where we get within our own selves, go within to the higher source within you, get yourself aligned with your goals. This is the Strength card, the Archangel Ariel. Ariel is the Lion of God. That's why it's beautiful. Also, the beautiful Major Arcana of the Leo. This is what this card represents. It means that this loyal energy will walk with you through trial and tribulation and through the celebration as well without wavering. This is a very loyal person or a very loyal energy helping you get to your final destination. Now, the big question in life is, well, what is that? How do I know if it... This is the part where the instinct comes in. Whatever you're feeling drawn to do, even if it makes no sense, you can't always logic your way into your future. You have to use your intuition. Thinking can be overrated. 10 of Cups is the beautiful energy of happiness, harmony, peace, and health. It can also be buy or sale of house. This is being in a really good energy of restoration and glory as far as being in harmony. Everybody doing their own thing. Happiness is abound. 7 of Swords, getting rid of things that no longer serve you. This can also mean packing and moving. Okay, if you are packing and moving, you don't want to take all the junk you don't need with you. Let go of it, give it away, give it to the shelter, give it to the animal shelter or some place that funds wonderful little pet things that help the local animal shelter. Give it away to the Women's Crisis Center, give it to Goodwill, give it to Salvation Army, give it to a friend who just, doesn't really have a lot of money to do much with anything. They might need it. It's just give it away. Don't try to lug it along with you. King of Wands, taking charge, being very much in that place of empowerment. Okay? It can also be someone in your life who is a very strong individual. And those of us who are waiting for our Prince Charming coming in, some of you might have a relationship with a fire sign. This would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we've already had a peek at the Leo over here, so somebody might have a Leo heading in at their main direction here. So that means you also have to let go of all that old garbage from past relationships, if that's the case. This is also an entrepreneurial energy for those of you who are in business for yourself. It's definitely talking about being very grounded and passionate about life. In your financial energy, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which means the money is on the way. This is definitely having that moment of realization that the financial commitment is there and you're able to move forward. We have the 7 of Cups, which is also talking about abundance and blessings overflowing with the Moon card. This is the supernatural development of events that are happening for you in divine timing. So something's being worked out that you're not even aware of at this point. With this particular energy, it gives you really clearly. Now, I'm going to rewind. This is the commitment coming in. So this money's being dispatched to you. You may know about it, but it may be something that you don't know yet that's being prepared behind the scenes. The 7 of Cups is a dump truck load of blessings. So this means bountiful blessings for all. It means really bountiful, like you might be going, oh my God, I didn't expect all this. And I talk about in my other readings about dump truck load, which means it just comes and heaps it on you, which may mean that you feel very overwhelmed by it. Just roll your sleeves up and get after it, and be thankful. Everything you have to do that involves dealing with a blessing, thankful, grateful, because we don't want to turn any away. We want to keep it coming. So we have the Moon card, which is that wonderful manifestation of the future. And it's telling you to stay in complete alignment in your energy and allow yourself to move forward in the belief of the unseen. So I want to also point out the moon card is the major arcana sign for Pisces. For those of you who have a Pisces person or Pisces in your sign as sun, moon, or rising, well, moon or rising, and also in maybe cusp or somebody you're in a relationship with or work with, it's definitely an energy of emotion and very much about creativity. But this is in your work life, so let's see what our clarifiers have to say. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirits, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Virgos, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as well. Your energy is always welcome here and very appreciated. There we go. Now, this is the major arcana sign for Virgo, the Hermit. Just so you know. Tower again. Well, that's fabulous. You've got the contract there. And the Death card. So the Death card is letting go, clearing the slate, allowing yourself to move forward with a clean slate. This particular energy is about clearing this and this tower. Okay, so clearing the Seven of Swords and the tower, and you've got a tower here as well. So that's confirming. Definitely clearing and cleansing and moving forward in your best possible energy. I was making sure I was looking at all the cards I thought. So this is the wiping the slate clean, taking up all the rubble from the past, burning it away, clarifying and cleansing yourself. This is the cosmic garbage man. That's what I call him. Comes in and just soaks up all that old icky stuff and helps you to move forward if you're willing to let go of it. We all know we have things we need to let go of. Standing your ground. And the Hermit. The Hermit is all about letting your light shine. This is being in the energy of fully recognizing your spiritual energy and affirming it. Because as you say, I claim this, this is my light, I follow my light, you make the light brighter. You're feeding it energy. So you have to do this in order to see your future or your path clearly. So you want it to be as bright as it possibly can so that you can see everything. So staying in that place of your dynamic Virgo energy. And let me tell you, Virgos are the, I guess you would call like a savant of dynamicism, because what a Virgo is that boulder that only the top is showing, and it looks like they're not that formidable, but it's like a glacier into the earth, right? This big giant thing is really a giant mountain under the earth, and you just got all this stuff around the outside that's showing this tiny boulder. So it fools people to think that they can just come push you over, right? And that's not the case. Absolutely not. Virgos are very tenacious and strong and grounded and dug in. Am I saying stubborn? Yes, I am. But stubborn can be a good thing. So the Nine of Cups is having your heart's desire granted. It's telling you while that's coming in, don't let anything distract you and pull you away. Don't let your attention be pulled away from your task at hand. Keep your balance. Coins is also Virgo energy. It's saying whatever this drama is going on behind you, stay focused. Stay centered. So here is the tower coming down. So something is coming, a rethinking or a reorganization of something. It can be job, it can be personal life. And there's a lot of people with their, extended family in their household. So that takes some organization just to get everybody where they need to go for the day, getting everything, everybody fed, all of that. So sometimes we just have to restructure our calendar, or how, times of day when everybody's going to be. I mean, I only have one bathroom in my house, and when everybody was living here, it had to take some orchestration to who was going to be in the shower and who was going to be next, because we all had our own schedule. So that's kind of tearing down the old and bringing in the new. And for those of you who are dealing with that empty nest syndrome, this is the Five of Cups, which is feeling the loss, okay? The sadness that, okay, well, I'm not needed in that capacity anymore. But look, you get to start your own future now, where you get to do what your life is about and not have to be catering to everyone else. And I know part of that is comfort, that you're catering to your family and you feel like you're nurturing and being wonderful, but that is a lot of energy, and you now have the freedom to express yourself in your own way. You'll find your way. Don't worry. That's part of the path. You're looking with your light to find that way. Once you center and focus on it, again, this is a lot about focus, right? Every card seems to be coming up and talking about you, because you have to be because you are so grounded, because you are that stable energy. Nobody expects you to act erratically, okay? But you do have to have intention on the course you take. And that's what this is about. The Strength card is here to help get you there. And you have the Seven of Cups, which is the blessings and abundance. So we talked about all the work that it was going to take, right? So knowing that the abundance is there is only half the battle. Now, doing something with it, right? So if you have an abundance of time, you've got to figure out, now what's my new day going to look like? How am I going to use this productively? Here we have the Ten of Cups, which is the happiness and harmony. And for those of you buying, selling houses, it feels like something's going to go amiss and you're in a panic because it hasn't completely closed yet. This is feeling left out in the cold, or feeling like it might not go through. Everybody feels that. Everybody gets close to that drop dead date and goes, oh my God, what if it doesn't go through? So feel the fear. Give it credence and say, thank you for coming in and try to protect me, but I got this. The universe is working in your behalf, and it's right there under your nose. So you're fearing what you can't see, but that doesn't mean it's not there. You just can't see it. So I hope you're packed and ready to go, because if those of you who are buying or selling house, it's happening. You got the Four of Pentacles, grounded energy, money in the bank. So there you go. And for those of you who are walking away from things that no longer serve you, this is going to be your, sometimes you can sell the things. You don't have to give it all away. If it's got value, I mean, that's why eBay and all those things are so popular. So here is the King of Wands being very much in that capacity of the leader, the ruler. This is someone who is very much a workaholic, being in a place of running things, being in charge. And the Tower, which is now, I think, ties into this Tower energy here. Now, for some of you, it may be talking about a separation or a breakup, because this is that Seven of Swords, that's moving away from that. But it also may be just moving to a new location and reorganizing from that point. So you never know how it affects you to just live you can be in the same town and be just on the other side, a few blocks away or a mile or two away. The energy is completely different, and it still feels discerning, or not discerning, but discombobulated, okay? And disjointed, that's the word that I was going for first. This is all about letting yourself go through that change and restructure. And here we have, they just jump. Here we have the commitment coming in. This is a financial abundance being sent to you or dispatched to you with the Four of Cups. So it's saying it's a gift. It's something trying to come in to show you this is something being offered. Okay? It's something you may not know about it. The Seven of Cups, which is the blessings and abundance, and you're still in fear. This is the Nine of Swords, thinking about how everything could go wrong. Well, the first thing that can go wrong is if you ignore the gift. Okay, so let's focus on that. You've asked for it. Now here it is. In spades, I mean, like coming in like gangbusters, and you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can deal with it. That's normal, but get out of that as quick as possible. These are all false beliefs. Remember, the adage is false information or evidence, false evidence appearing real, false energy appearing real. This is all thoughts. It's not real. And you're the one that's got the sword hilts. So you're the one that put that all up there. Let go of that. Move forward. If you're going to leave something behind, let it be the thoughts of negativity and fear. This swords stand for thoughts and spoken things and thoughts. It's an air energy. So please drop that first. That would be the first beneficial thing you can do for yourself. There's still something manifesting. And this beautiful contract. So it's either the deed to the house or the deed of sale where you've sold the house, or a new job for somebody. This is an offer. So this is really great, Virgos. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Many blessings to you all, and thank you for being part of this beautiful journey with me. I love each and every one of you. Don't forget we have the weeklies. We also have dailies. If you want to join, the button is below. If you can't find the button, send me a comment or an email, and I'll be more than happy to send you the link. It's you get a daily reading with a meditation. So we do positive affirmations for each day's energy. So thank you all again. Love you. See you again in the middle of September. Namaste.